24-year-old Alyssa Burkett's young life was only getting started.
She had $1 million smile and a heart of gold.
But despite that smile, her grandfather telling Fox 4 in Dallas that life wasn't very easy.
She was a new mother, and that changes her like it changes everyone.
The single mom was working her way through the challenges of raising her 1-year-old daughter.
Was enrolled in college and was doing really well with her studies.
And she was working at this apartment complex in a Dallas suburb to help make ends meet. But Alyssa was also living in fear.
Alyssa was coming to us saying, "I'm afraid he's going to shoot me."
He is her ex-boyfriend and the father of their daughter, Andrew Beard. Alyssa was in the middle of a bitter custody battle, and on a GoFundMe she set up to help fight him in court, she wrote, "I am scared for my life and my daughter's life." Tragically, her biggest fear would become a reality. While sitting in her car in the apartment parking lot where she worked, Alyssa was shot in the head and stabbed repeatedly to death.
It was clear to our detectives this was someone who was hunting her.
And someone else had seen a man get out of an SUV and approach Alyssa's car.
We did have some witnesses at the scene describe it as a black man, but that did not mean, by any means, we went looking for a black man.
That's because cops would eventually learn it was all a ruse set up by Beard. He was in disguise.
And they were immediately sure it had to be him.
When police obtain a search warrant for Beard's home, they find a long list of evidence. Devices he used to track Alyssa's car, trash bags and work boots, some dark-colored hair with blood on it, makeup used to change his appearance, and then a makeshift silencer. This is video of Andrew Beard being booked in a Dallas County jail. He pleaded guilty to the murder, and it all seemed case closed. Much to the family's shock, there was another arrest. Beard's girlfriend. Prosecutors say Holly Elkins was the puppet master of the entire plan to kill Alyssa, and they laid out the charges against her in court.
She wasn't an innocent bystander. She participated in this all the way. I think without her influence, Andrew would not have committed the murder.
At trial, prosecutors say Elkins stalked and harassed Alyssa for months. She and Andrew planted drugs and a gun in her car and called the police to have her arrested so she could raise Alyssa's daughter with Andrew. When that didn't work, they plotted to kill her. A week before Alyssa's murder, Elkins sent text messages to Beard saying, "I hope you'll handle it," and that she'd be his ride or die.
No emotion at all. She didn't have anything. I don't even know if she blinked.
A jury found Elkins guilty of orchestrating Alyssa's murder. In August, she was sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences behind bars. Andrew Beard was sentenced to 43 years.
Overwhelming emotions, because finally, this has been a long time coming.
Outside of court, Teresa Collard hugged family and friends after justice was finally delivered for her daughter.
I've been going to that gravesite since day one, telling her justice is going to be served.